All right, guys, try this again. I didn't turn my microphone on, but so I'm showing y'all what my panels are putting out right now. Got 4.7 amps out of this set. Now that may only be 2 panels, not 3, but 4.7 amps is what my charge controller says is coming in. And this one has been blinking from 8.9 to 8.8. Right now it's 8.8. So I'm going to pause this and get on the roof with some Windex and some paper towels and clean my solar panels. Hey, you're welcome to Waters Family Homestead, by the way. I'm going to get on the roof. I've got the ladder set up, and I'm going to get up there with the Windex and paper towels and clean each panel as good as I can with that. That should do pretty good. They have not been cleaned in well over a year, y'all. So they are filthy. I'm not getting near the charge out of them I should. So they are there. Got a 140 watt panel with, I think, 1, and then 3, and then 3, and then 2. So however it works out, there's only 10 panels, and we tried to even the load. So I think the 140 watt panel in the top right left corner is tied to with one other 100 watt panel, and then there's a group of either 2 or 3, and then a group of 2, and then another group of 3. So I think that's the way it's wired up. It's been a long time. So I'm going to get up there and clean them. Let me flip this back around and get it set up. All right, I'm going up the ladder. I don't know if the microphone's going to reach that far or not, but I got it set up so y'all can watch. So hopefully the microphone's going to reach that far. And I'm going up there with some Windex and paper towels and see if I can get better output out of my panels. This is a lot safer than me using the water hose and Dawn dish washing liquid because the roof's not going to get all wet and slick. Uh-oh. This doggone spray ball ain't worth a toot. Of course. Why would it be? It says off. Phew. All right, get some paper towels. Start cleaning before it dries. Yeah. Yep, that idea ain't gonna work. It's gonna dry my Windex too fast if I do it this way. Man, Turn my paper towel black pretty quick. Sure did. Whew. All right. Get this done. That sun dries the Windex pretty doggone fast with all the ammonia in it. It cleans them pretty good though. Just have to go over it 2 or 3 times. I got plans to move these panels to the ground, y'all. So I don't have to get up here and do this. They can be cleaned a lot more often and much easier from the ground. Whew. Looks like I got most of the buildup off of there. Let's go to the next one. That looks pretty good. Wow, I think it's time for a new wad of paper towels. Golly. This part where I was wanting to move them to the ground. A little stain right there. looks a lot better. Top half looks good. All right. There's still some stain on there. All right. Let's see. Whew. Not the place to get dizzy. Pretty sure I'm done with the paper towels, but whew. They don't look near as bad as I thought they did. But they'd be a lot cleaner if I do this on the ground. Yeah, they could definitely be a lot cleaner. Trying to get the sweat out of my eyes. Catch my balance. All right. That's nowhere near as clean as I'd like them to be, but best I can do right now. We'll go see if the charge output changed at all. Let's go see. All right, here we go. Let's see. Nope. 8.4, 4.5, 4.6. Actually went down a little bit. Let me see if there's a cloud blocking it. No, there's no cloud blocking. Whew. I can't explain that one. I can't explain that one. Charge actually went down, not up. I have one more thing I want to try. Hang on a second. All right, so I went and got my meter. It says there's 10.13 amps going through that wire and 10.15 through that one. But that's coming back from the batteries to the inverter. Let's see. 0.20. Yeah, I didn't think. This is DC current, so it may not read properly. Yep, it's not going to read it. It's just not going to read it. Okay, well, I tried. Let's see. Let's see. 20.07 coming out of the batteries to the inverter on the positive. That's all right. All right, well, I got to figure out another way. My plan is to build a rack right back here. I'm going to do it out in the field part so the house doesn't give it any shade in the evening. I want to put up some posts and build galvanized pipe across there and build a metal frame thing and trim it out with 1x4s or whatever and mount all my panels on there and leave room for the other panels that I plan on buying. And that way I can adjust the angle to the sun as the time of year calls for it. So that's all I can do right now anyway. But I'm planning on buying some like 4x6 or 6x6 posts and building that rack system back there and move all my panels off the roof. And y'all know I want to add either 10 or 20 more panels, so I'm gonna build the rack system big enough to hold that many, and that way I can adjust the angle of my panels to the time of year. So for winter time I should be right at 39 degrees, but I'm not there. And in the summertime I need to be about 12 to 13 degrees, I can't change that either. So let me get this angle thing out, and I'll come back and wrap this up. Let y'all know what angle my panels are on. Hey guys, all right, so I use an angle finder app on my phone and laid it up on the edge of the roof. And my panels are sitting at 17.9 degree angle because that's the angle of the roof. So it's not flat enough for summertime to get premium charge out of my panels. It's close, but it's not quite there. And then for a winter, I should be at roughly 38 degrees, and I'm sitting up there at 19. So I'm not even getting, and in the winter times when you need it the most, because the days are so much shorter and it's the rainy season. So I need to make sure I'm getting as much charge from the sun as I can in the wintertime. And the only way to do that would be to change the angle of my panels, which means I need to get them off the roof and put them on a rack system so that I can adjust the angle as the time of year calls for to keep maximum charge out of them. And also they'd be much closer to the ground. I can keep them cleaner, and that will increase my output also. So anyway, another 10 to 20 panels is in the works down the road, and a rack system to where I can mount them and get the best charge I can out of my panels. And if once I get the solar panel part of it done, you know, that'll increase my power, so I won't need as much grid power. My system automatically transfers to the grid when my batteries get weak. So charging the batteries isn't really the problem. My problem is it takes half the day to charge them. So since it takes half the day to charge them, once it switches over to the off grid, you know, I get half a day of use out of them, and then the sun's gone and I got to charge them back up from the grid. So my plan is to at least double, if not triple, the number of panels I got, and then take that tower out there and stand it up right here at the corner of this building and put a wind turbine on top of it. 700 probably, maybe two, but at least start off with one. And I don't get a lot of wind here, but you see the flags are flying back there now, but I get enough wind to supplement the solar, which means the wind blows at night when the sun doesn't shine. So I could get a little bit of charge from the wind turbines at night to help me keep my batteries charged. And during bad weather, typically you get a lot of wind with bad weather. That means the sun's not shining usually, and the wind from the bad weather will help keep my batteries charged. So wind and solar should go together. They should never be a system, just one or the other, in my opinion. But you hear them chickens screaming over there. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my videos, following on Rumble, subscribing on YouTube. That means an awful lot to me. Thank y'all very much. Remember what I've always told you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.